So immediately I've got that celestial energy coming around, that galactic energy coming around you. So this is not your energy that's leading right now. This is, think of it like, well, in your belief systems, do you believe in heaven and hell, reincarnation, or more atheistic where there's like life
Uh,
ends?
yeah, I've always believed in heaven and hell.
Okay.
This whole spiritual thing is pretty new. Maybe like the last 6 or 8 months or so. So, but I feel like I have a very open mind. That's like being blown away every day. Like the more I learn, the more it's just like blowing my mind.
Okay. So the energy that's coming in right now, usually I open up the energy lines and it's you, like big you, talking to me about little you, the part that's inside of you, the part that's on the outside, talking about what's on the inside. So, like the energy system talking about the physical being in the middle, in the center. The energy that came in for you is very old, ancient energy. It's very, it, when I ask them who they say they are home. Like we are home is how they answer. So when I say, who is this voice? Where is this voice coming from? In reference to you, they say we are home, like home base, like where you came from before you came here. Maybe it's the heavens, whatever that is for you, your home energy, the essence or the spirit family, soul family that's overseeing you from home base came in and they wrapped around you like a blanket just now. So your energy system stepped back to say this is more important. That you know that you have this support, that you are not alone. And also the part of you that's like praying for help, that part of you that's seeking help, that your I'll say your prayers are heard and they're very much supported by your home family, your home, the collection of energies that, whether it's angels or whatever your belief system includes, those energies are here for you, and they came in. And this is not like ancestors from human perspective, like great grandmothers. This is ancestral energy from like outside of this earth. So let's find out what they're here to say, what they're here to do. They're just saying we want to let her know that we are here, that we are here for her. They see you crying. They're here for you. They know that this is hard, and I want to cry. They know that this is hard right now, but not to lose sight of the path that you're on. Like, stay focused. This is temporary. This, is that the most relevant piece? No. The emotional part. So I asked about finances, and they said that's like that. They understand that part, but the emotional part is the hardest. That they're here to support you emotionally as best as they can.
And I missed the part about the finances. What did they say?
Well, I had asked, like, is it finances? So I had asked them a question, like, is it the finances that they're referring to? And they said yes, but that was a minor piece of it. Is that the emotional side of what you're moving through right now is what they want to, like, put the warm blanket around you with, is that like they're just saying they know this is hard. They know this is hard for you right now. And they that I'm translating feelings into words, so my words are not quite accurate, but it's they know that you feel disconnected, but believe and know that they're there. They're there. You just in this 3D, right? In this 3D existence, you can't see them. Right? You can't see all 40 squares if you're in 3D reality. So they're like, we're here, she just can't see us. She can't hear us, but we're here, like we're here. We're here supporting her, and we know she can't in this human form she can't see us. So they're wrapping you with energy right now, and they just want to wrap you, and that's their focus right now. Is they put everything else aside, like whatever I would have done had they not come in, and they just want to wrap you right now. And that's like they want to hug you, and I'm going to step back and just let them hug you. And they're acknowledging that it's not easy. I'm going to bring you up to the black room. Pick a color. I want you to wrap yourself in pink, and you can imagine it in different ways. I imagine big cotton candy kind of energy wrapping around me. My son imagines a big blanket coming over him. Other people have imagined going into a little travel pod. So whatever's natural to you. Oh, sorry guys. My monitor, the little mouse was sitting on your picture. So with this pink energy, I want you to meet me in the black room. And your mind is not going to know what I mean, but your energy system does, your spirit does. It's a black room, 4 walls, floor, ceiling, all black. There are no doors, no windows. Like you're entering into a very, very large box. If you want it to be brighter, make it brighter. If you want it to be lighter, make it lighter. And let me know when you're there.
Okay.
All right. What do you see? What do you feel? What do you hear?
I don't see anything that smells like pitch black.
Okay. Put some lighting on. Just imagine that there's lights from the ceiling or a lamp, or the floor can illuminate.
Yeah, like 4 walls. Like a big room, like a big closet maybe.
Okay. Oh, invite them in. Invite this energy into the black room, into a physical form that you can see. Okay. What do you feel?
I don't like I feel like I'm physically shaking.
Yep. Okay. Just let the shaking happen. The shaking will subside in a little bit. Now this is your space. This is a safe space. Nobody else can enter into this space right now while you're using it, unless we invite them. I'm going to step into the room with you. You're going to feel me coming in. Sometimes I'm a blue bird, sometimes I'm a yellow flower, and sometimes I'm just me. Okay. Can you feel that?
Yeah, but it's weird because it's just like more, it's just like more shaking.
Yeah.
Like the shaking calm down and then it's just kind of started back.
Okay. Tell yourself that you are safe. I am safe. Because your mind is confused. Your mind is confused that something is happening outside of what it's equipped to experience, and it's not accustomed to letting the spirit side of you lead. So just give it a minute. And I want you to separate mind, body, spirit into 3 separate attributes: mind, body, spirit. And I want to speak to just your spirit energy. Can we do that? Okay, I want to speak to Raquel's spirit. And it's Raquel, right? Am I pronouncing it right?
That's perfect.
Okay. So Raquel's spirit and only Raquel's spirit. What are you experiencing right now in the black room?
And the color.
What are you feeling? What do you know? You may just know.
Yeah, it's so weird because it's like I can't separate it, but I can feel it.
Yeah. And feeling is my dominant sense. That's my number one. So I'm going to feel things first. And then I know second. So can your claircognizance, your knowing kick in and be a partner with your clairsentience feeling?
It's bright purple.
Okay. Let's talk to the bright purple. Can you speak to the consciousness of the bright purple?
It's really bright, like it's almost bright.
Yeah. Ask it, speak to it telepathically, and ask it if it can communicate with you.
I felt like before I can even get the question out, it was like reassuring.
Your spirit knows how to communicate. We want the mind to just step back a little bit and trust that the spirit attribute knows what to do here. Yeah. You can ask him to turn it down. It's very intense energy. It even asked me to step back very politely, like.
Yeah, it is. It's very intense.
Yeah.
But it's really beautiful to know. Like even like the coloring of it, but even the like the emotion from it.
Okay. So let's ask the energy why it's showing itself to you now. Why is it coming forward now? and let me know what comes into your mind. It may feel like you're making it up. This is through practice that you're going to get used to receiving those messages.
I'm okay. It's almost telling me that I'm safe now.
Mm-hmm. Okay. What other questions do you want to ask it?
I feel like I'm always in a constant rush. Like I have a 4-year-old, a 3-year-old, and a 1-year-old, and it's just me. And I'm 41 years old, so it's like a lot. I feel like it's always a lot. And their dad is like I'm really trying to remove myself from that. But I don't even know what to do with that anymore. And I feel like if I can get that, if I can get that answer, if I can get that taken care of, then everything really will be okay.
Okay, so let's ask.
Like telling me that like it's telling me like it's on me to make that move.
Yeah.
But I don't know how.
Ask for a member of your spirit team to come forward. And who comes forward?
I can't see anyone. Like even the bright purple just went away. Like it's just black again.
Yeah, they just step back. So what do you feel? What did your knowing tell you that this energy is that's coming in?
And protected.
Mm-hmm. So let's ask that protective energy to come to you in a physical way that you can see with your third eye.
Mm-hmm. It's so weird.
Can you speak to the energy? Try speaking telepathically, knowing to knowing. Breathe, yep.
Slow down. Everything does not seem perfect.
Nope. You're not alone. You may not be able to see them. You may not be able to touch them in the way that would be traditional, but you can feel them. You'll know they're there.
Everything is already taken care of.
Yeah. You just have to keep moving forward. Do you feel that heat wave come in?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a virtual hug of sorts.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's ask them if they have a message for you, a parting message before we bring you back.
Yeah, I'm not alone. They're always here. I can always speak to them. They always hear me.
Yeah. And the more you practice, the easier the communication gets.
Yeah. Everything's gonna be okay.
Repeat that.
Everything's gonna be okay.
Yeah. When you're ready to come back, I want you to count down from 20 to 1. And I'm going to start bringing down your energy so that it's easier for you to come back. We're going to thank them very much for their help. Wrap yourself back in the pink energy and bring that countdown back to the present moment. Okay. What number are you at now?
Maybe.
Deep breath. Deep breath.
Yeah, that was, oh my God, so crazy.
It's always been there. They have always been there. They've always been there for you. With you.
Yeah, that's like the most insane thing I think I've ever experienced. Yeah, that was insane. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Oh yeah, that's insane. Yeah, thank you so much. That was insane. That was so. I don't know if I've ever like felt so connected to anything before. Not like that. Like it was a whole new level of connection.
Yeah. Yeah. It's a great big world.
Yeah. Yeah. It was like I never would have thought that I would be scared, and I don't think I was scared. I don't know. I mean, it was kind of scary. I don't know. It's hard to put into words. Like I don't even know. But once I kind of broke through that, it was so strong. It was like the connection was so strong.
Yeah.
Like I was physically there. Like I know I wasn't physically there, but like I could feel, like I really could feel like the warmth. And it's weird because I've never experienced like, like I've read a lot, like I've researched a lot where things just kind of like pop into your head. But that's exactly what happened. Like every time I even started to think anything, it was, the answer was just there.
Yeah. That's
It
how
was amazing.
powerful we are when we're shown how to use our human energy. And you
Yeah.
just opened the door. You're in kindergarten right now.
Right. Yeah. And right. Exactly. And it's so like it blows my mind. I mean, like I knew that it was possible, but to experience it's like a completely different thing. Yeah, it was amazing. It was the most amazing thing I've ever experienced. And even just the thought of that, just going through that, I don't think I realized like how tensed up I've really been and like how guarded I had been. And now it's like layers. Like that's so crazy. It's like layers just kind of melted away from me. Like feeling like a reassurance, like feeling reassured that it's already taken care of. Like I don't need to do anything. Take care of my babies and like you said, keep moving forward, and everything's gonna be okay. Like I have no doubt about that. Like I have no doubt that everything's gonna be okay now. That is insane. Like the level of reinsurance that you feel from that.
And it's undeniable energy. Your mind can't pretend and make that up. That is like
Right,
overwhelming to the
exactly.
senses.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. Very overwhelming. And every part of it, like at first, the shakiness, like I felt like I was literally shaking. And then the warmth and then the love, like it was all so overwhelming, like the entire thing. It was like blissful. Like I don't even know how to describe it. It's like exactly what I would think, like, being in the presence of God would feel like. It was just, once I got past the shakiness, it was just like undeniable truth and love. Even just the colors was like I've never experienced anything that deep and that powerful before, just in colors. It was amazing. It was amazing. I'm so grateful that you were able to do that and take me there. Thank you so much, really. Thank you.
You're welcome. When you're ready, when you are in a place, let's get you from kindergarten. Let's get you up to college.
Yeah, absolutely. That was right, because like how do you not want more after that? Like that's all I can think of. Like if that's just the beginning, like what else is there? Like what else can I do? It's insane. Yeah, that's amazing. Yeah.
Right? Like, how many more, like, what's in the rest of the
Right.
boxes, right?
Yeah. Like what could possibly be left, out there. But I think that's like an answer in itself. Like I don't think I'll ever I don't think like my mind, even though like I like to think of myself as being open minded, I don't think I would ever be able to come close to, not in this form, um, to like put that like in words, to say like, oh, there's all these other boxes that you can do. Like what could out, what else could there possibly be? But then I feel like that's a loaded question.
Yeah. And what we don't want to do is get addicted to going there and forgetting to live here. We want to go
Yeah, and I
there,
think
learn, just like we would in like a college class, take the class, and then go apply it. And then you come back,
right.
learn some more, go apply it.
Yeah, because it would, I mean, I feel like who would want to go there every day? Like, why wouldn't you want to go there? But yeah, I can totally see why you shouldn't. Like, I feel like it would be, getting all this information and not being able to apply it to anything or experience it in any way. Yeah, so I feel like there's definitely, there's steps, like you can't jump steps. But yeah, I'm really excited to see, where this goes, because that was amazing. That was really, really amazing. That was amazing. Like, I can't even imagine being able to do that for someone. Like, what a big, huge, eye-opening thing. That's amazing. Like, I'm jealous of you that you get to do that for people, because that blew my mind.
8 hours a day.
It really is. I mean, yeah, that's amazing. That's amazing. Thank you so much. Like, I don't even, I would never have enough thank yous just for opening that door for me. But like, you literally took me to a place where I'm like zoom all day, to like being able to like really breathe. I swear I never breathe, because I'm always on the go. And then I don't even know how long that was.
20
but
minutes.
Now I feel like I can breathe.
You were only up there for about 12 minutes.
Yeah, and there was so much. I felt like there's so much that happened in that time, because it was so. It really was like super overwhelming, but like in the most amazing way.
Okay, so let's disconnect. I'm going to disconnect from you. Now, side note, do you have any relationship to anyone named Fred or Frank or Donna?
I have an uncle who's still here, or who passed.
SoCal Bob picked up on something. Robert picked up on something. So he said, during that time, I was hearing a man's name that starts with an F, like Fred or Frank, and a Donna. So if they're over there, they should be. Not always. Sometimes it's the essence of the living, but typically it's ancestors.
Well, I have an uncle who's still alive, who I'm very close with, and he's still here. And then I have an Uncle Frank, who passed away some time ago, like when I was very young, and I didn't really have a connection with him, but my mom did. My mom was very close with him.
And what about a Donna?
I can't think of a Donna. I have a very, very, very big family. My grandma on my mom's side has 10 kids, and then my grandma on my dad's side had 19 kids. So I'm sure there's a Donna somewhere. There's a lot of people. But yeah, I can't think of a Donna.
It might be Susan.
Yeah,
the male spirit kept saying, I'm here with you. So it may be, this would not be the first time that other people have come in, because we've raised the vibration of the entire room, the entire audience, their vibration goes up too, which means they can have access to more information during the lives.
Wow.
So it wouldn't surprise me if it belongs to Melissa or Susan or somebody else, but just sharing that with you.
Yeah, that's amazing. I would never even have thought that to be. I mean, this is so new to me, so I feel like I'm so eager to learn it all. That I need to like literally like tell myself to slow down with the learning and researching. But I love the idea. I love the idea of that. That people are able to connect with my loved ones through something like that. Because I feel like I could have had someone sitting right next to me, and they would have been zoned out completely because of how overwhelming that was.
Yeah.
yeah, thank you so much. Like, I don't even, I mean, I'll never thank you for that. That was really nice. Thank you.
You're welcome. Meet us back on TikTok.